What is up, everybody, and happy New Year's, Couch fam. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My main camera, sometimes it doesn't register, so I have this backup webcam ready to go, like a regular kind of, I guess, cheap webcam compared to what I got, but it's a decent Logitech webcam, normal webcam, but you know, I have it ready in case of emergencies, and that's what we're using now. Camera quality 6 out of 10. But we are live nonetheless. Um, yeah, I probably answered a lot of your questions on the YouTube comments. I think you're one of those people who have asked the same question on Facebook and YouTube. I think I answered your YouTube comments today. I think I did that a few hours ago. What's up, Hazelnut? And fishing in the building. It's very laggy, just FYI. What does that mean? I know the audio comes in delayed for some reason on these streams, which isn't really a big problem. It's more like just annoying. As long as the stream's coming in strong. Greg Dortch about to carry me to the ship. We'll see about that. Um, let's go over some news. If you guys want to do some drafts, we can do some drafts for this week on drafters for week 17. We could also do some playoff drafts. The playoff format or the playoff tournaments or whatever you want to call it, fantasy football playoff picture or whatever it is, where you draft players that are on the 14 teams that are making the playoffs. That format has started as well. Yeah, when that happens, it's probably your internet. Make sure your Wi-Fi is strong. Make sure your internet's strong. McLaurin or Dotson. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. So I would start Drake London, and I would start Donovan Peoples Jones over those guys. I got good feelings about them, and if I had to pick between the two Washington wide receivers, I would pick McLaurin over Dotson. You just got to kind of start people and hope it pans out. When it's this close to the playoffs, and I mean, yeah, a lot of these questions the last 2 weeks have just been like, it's basically just educational guessing, just to keep it real. Sometimes it's a clear answer, like, oh, start this guy because I have a lot of conviction because of this reason. But the last 2 weeks, it's really been more about just guessing and hoping it pans out. It's been pretty messy. So yeah, let me know if you guys do want to do a head-to-head draft eventually on this live stream, Beat the Brain, where we draft for week 17. If you want to do some week 17 drafts for this week only, or if you do want to enter in the playoff drafts where you draft players from the 14 teams making playoffs. So let me know whatever you guys want to do this live stream. Gabriel, what's up? Gabriel asked, full PPR, should I place Zay Jones, Dotson, or Jacoby Myers at flex? I'll rank them for you. I'm going to go number 1, Zay Jones, number 2, Jacoby, and number 3, Dotson. Again, it's more of just a guess game. I just really like Trevor Lawrence and Zay Jones, so I'm going to go with that. Right? I don't trust the Patriots offense much. Dotson is hot fire when Wentz is starting, so that's great there. But I'm not trusting a Commander's wide receiver per se because they have 3 good ones. So that's my answer. I would start Zay Jones. What's up, Val? Happy New Year to you, my friend. And Happy New Year to the entire Couch family. All right, let me share my screen really quick. We do have some news. And I did plan on talking about the Commanders wide receivers really quick, and we're already getting some McLaurin questions right away. So let me bring up a McLaurin question. Okay, here's kind of one here. So Terry McLaurin has done better with Taylor Heineke. He's done worse with Carson Wentz. With that being said, it just kind of makes it even more messy now because I still like McLaurin more than Dotson. But it's messy. Like I was saying, that's why I'm not dying to start any Commanders receivers. If you have similar options like Donovan Peoples-Jones, I'm really high on him. Zay Jones, I'd rather start him. Is Drafters running a special? Well, let's bring that up. I did not get the wait, what? How much can you put on this? I won Beat the Brain last week, people. So that's a extra $300 in my account, or $300 put into my account. Hey, well, I did not see this. I think we have to enter this. So what's the most I can? Oh, I got to pick another one, right? All right, let's do this. This is fun for me. Hey, thanks for letting me know. Okay, so we have to pick two. You guys know I don't like to risk a lot and pick them. Well, you guys don't know. I don't go crazy with the pick them. Let me see. Let's look at QB yards. This is the first thing I kind of look at. I bet drafters would love it if Mahomes doesn't throw any touchdowns. They'd be like, yes, we make so much money. They're going to love it. Where's Goff at? Everybody loves Goff this week, but I'm not as high on him as others. Brady, 281 yards. Damn, that's so high. Kirk Cousins, only 264. They're gonna run the ball a good amount, but that's still Kirk Cousins. Where you at? 268 pass yards. Joe Burrow, 283 pass yards. You could go under on that. Herbert, 276 pass yards. We could go under on that one too. Aaron Rodgers, 254. Could go under. Water, that's pretty low. Could go over for Brock Purdy. 219 for Brock Purdy. Actually, that seems like I like that one. 219. I get it, but it just all it takes is a couple big plays is all, and CMC and Kittle can easily get yak. I guess that's I like it though. Yeah, it'll be close, but I think Brock Purdy can get 219 yards. Oh, $10 max. That's probably good for me. I don't want to risk too much. Over on Josh Allen, 253. I hate that one actually. I would not do that one. I'm gonna go over Brock Purdy. Do we have rush yards? Chubb, Saquon, 80? It's only 80 for Saquon? Could go over. Oh, Brian Robinson, that's pretty yeah, I don't really see any. I'm just gonna go with these two. If I did $11, would it tell me? The maximum entry amount for a ticket with the promo prop included is $10. All right, we'll do 10. That's a fun one. Brock Purdy. Let me screenshot that. Yeah, we'll do that. So Mahomes is going to throw one or more touchdowns. That'll win. And Brock Purdy has to throw 220 or more pass yards. They have to get both to win. Yeah, I'm actually downgrading Mike White. So let's do the news. This not there won't be too many people tuned into this live stream, so I'll be able to, pay attention to everyone and answer your questions. It is. I just don't like that prop that much. I think that there's going to be a lot of Josh Allen running and a lot of Singletary and a lot of James Cook. Yeah, I don't like the Josh Allen prop. So the reason I'm downgrading Mike White, who I really liked, number one, he's coming off that big rib injury. And number two, the Jets activate Chris Streveler or elevate him from the practice squad. And he looked pretty good. And he's a running QB. Would it be accurate to say like he could be that team's Taysom Hill, which a lot of teams are doing nowadays? So I'm very worried about Mike White now. And I'm probably going to put him right around Deshaun Watson. I may even consider Deshaun Watson. Let me just put him 2 ranks lower. Yeah, I'm pretty worried about Mike White. To me, Geno Smith is a bench, though. Now, my question to you, Bobby King, can you get any of these guys? Can you get Brock Purdy? Can you get Daniel Jones? Can you get Minshew? Can you get Aaron Rodgers? Can you get Tom Brady? I doubt you can get Jared Goff or T-Law. But can you get anybody? So I'm asking Bobby right now, can you get any of these top 14 guys I have ranked, Bobby King? Right here. I'll just put Mike White kind of off the screen right there. So you can, there we go. Can you get any of these guys? I cannot start Geno Smith this week. I can't do it. With Lockett back, that's going to help him a lot, but I just can't do it. I would start Mike White, my friend. Bridgewater. Yeah, Bridgewater is pretty close. You don't even have to name those other bums. I got Teddy Bridgewater right here. Yeah, he's pretty close to Mike White. I would go Mike White, though. Just to me, that's really my main answer. Like this week, I really, really don't want to start Geno Smith against the Jets. Cyanide, what's up? I'm hurting for a wide receiver and flex. It seems like you got some good options. Looks like you're just having trouble deciding, but I think you got some quality options there, my friend. Christian Kirk, we're starting him. He's a must. All right. Christian Watson, That's tough. Dortch, that's tough. Dotson, that's tough. Juju, Chark, Drake London. Okay, so number one, you're going to start Christian Kirk. Absolute must start. Start him with confidence. Okay. Number two, that's going to be really close. I'm going to go ahead and say bench DJ Chark. So he's out of the loop. Juju's worth considering. I love Greg Dortch, but just a little too risky. So Dortch is out. Christian Watson, he plays in the second wave of games. We may not even be able to start him. Juju's a fine start. Drake London's a good start. Dotson's pretty good. So we narrowed it down, right? So we're starting Christian Kirk. We're probably going to avoid Watson. We're avoiding Dortch. And let's look up. Let me bring up my league here. Do we start Drake London, Juju? London's been doing okay, right? Wow, 20 targets the last 2 weeks. I really like that. I think we might go Drake London. He's been really good. No touchdowns. The Falcons should win this game. Yeah, the second option's going to be tough, but I narrowed it down for you, and I'm going to say Drake London with that second option. Tough one for that second choice. Christian Kirk easily, though. No problem, Bobby. Raider Trader. Justin Herbert, Rodgers, or White. This one's going to be kind of close between. Bring up my rankings. Kind of close between Rodgers and Justin Herbert, but I'm going with the studs, right? I'm going with the guys that I have faith in, that I drafted high. Keenan Allen's good to go. Mike Williams is good to go. Josh Palmer's in there. Gerald Everett's in there. Yeah, no, it is tough. Because we would love to start a healthy Christian Watson against the Vikings. I mean, he's still. Hey, you might change your mind. Maybe in 12 hours we change our mind. But yeah, good luck to you, man. Yeah. So Mike White, we just talked about him. They activated this guy Chris Streveler, who's kind of like a Taysom Hill type of quarterback. They elevated him from the practice squad. Mike White's first game back from a significant rib injury. That's going to affect a little bit his mobility, his throws where he has to really, his deep throws, throwing across from his shoulder, what do you call, across from his body. So a little bit, hurts his upside just a little bit. And then on top of that, we got that new quarterback elevated that he could be taking some of those shots and running the ball a little bit. Aaron Rodgers, we love. I mean, this could be the Aaron Rodgers game. It really could. But starting Aaron Rodgers 16 times out of 16 times was a bad choice overall. So if we're over, right, we're 0% or 100% poop. 100% of the time we're 100% poop. Like he's never lit it up, not one game. Actually, let me open the Sleeper app on my phone because they have those rankings now. Let me see where he's finished. I'll read it off for you. Has he had any like top 5 finishes? Let's see. Because I have him only in one league. All right, I'm going to read off what QB finishes he's had in standard PPR. QB 32 against the Vikings week 1. Holy crap. QB 17, QB 13, QB 14, 14, 20, 12. That's his highest one. QB 20, 13, 10. Okay, the 10 actually is his highest one. 13, 27, 19, 22, and 14. I mean, so he's basically QB 14 every week. Like that's being generous, I think. Right now, Aaron Rodgers is QB 16 in fantasy. I mean, that's terrible. So I can't do it, man. I can't start Rodgers. I like it, but I'll rank him for you. Number one, Justin Herbert. Number two, Aaron Rodgers. Number three, Mike White. Thielen or Dotson or Curtis Samuel, full PPR. I'm gonna go Jahan Dotson on this one. How many first round picks do you have? That's what. So in this draft, this 2023 draft, which is very deep, you want to really value first round and second round draft picks. So like the early to mid second round is going to be absolutely loaded as well. So those are the picks that are going to be super valuable. Four firsts. Now that's huge. And how many seconds? That is huge. Wow. That's huge. I'm probably gonna just enter these. Here, I'll write it down. If you guys do want to do some snake drafts with me today, you can go to drafters.com and use promo code couch100 for new users or couch25 for re-up. I really just like want to do this out of curiosity. What's up, Twitch fam in the building? Pick one: Mike Evans, Amari Cooper, Hollywood Brown, or Judy. I'm gonna go with Mike Evans. Oh, I thought you. I thought this meant I have seven like seconds, like minutes, hours, seconds. Oh, so you. Okay, that's very. So that is very important. So out of the 12 picks, you have all the good ones. So you're gonna get all the tier one and tier two players, my friend. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty crazy. So one strategy you could do if you have the opportunity, because remember these 2023 draft picks are not at a premium just yet. Now in two to 2 to 3 months, whenever it is, let's say 3 months before the NFL draft. So in 2 to 3 months, these picks will get hot. They'll be at the highest stock. They'll be at the sexiest moment. No, don't trade CD Lamb. It's too late for that. You're good. Just stick with him. What you wanted, one strategy that you definitely want to explore if you get a good deal is to get some 2024 firsts. So if there's an opportunity where you can trade a lot of quantity, you can trade a player, you can trade multiple draft picks and get a 2024 first, do that. Yeah, you probably don't want to trade away CD Lamb unless you get an amazing deal. I did it kind of a panic move. I traded away CD Lamb, not how you're thinking when I say panic. I traded away CD Lamb in the Empire League. Let me bring that up. I got it right here. Because it is an Empire League and I wanted to help out the players, my other opponents so the league would not reset. Now the league wouldn't have reset it anyway, but as you know, it's been a wild week 16. So let's see if I can bring up what's the best way to bring up the trade. There's been so many trades. Would it be under my team? No, to find it here. View all trades. And let me click on my name. There we go. So this is an Empire League where if somebody wins back to back, then the league resets, and I don't want it to happen. So I traded away a 5th round pick, CeeDee Lamb, and Gardner Minshew. And I got Christian Watson, Brock Purdy, a 4th round pick, and a 2nd round pick. So I think it was a pretty good deal. I think it's a fair trade. I mean, I probably got the value, but I did have to give up CeeDee Lamb, which is fine. My team gets younger. I locked up Trey Lance's backup or whatever, or Trey Lance, maybe Brock Purdy's backup. Still, I got Jimmy G, I got Trey Lance, I got Brock Purdy. Pretty sure one of them will hit, maybe two. So, I mean, this helps my team, and I help the guy who's in the championship game right now. So, yeah, I did it. But you probably shouldn't, unless you can get a deal that's at least as good as this. Remember that, like, this is the bare minimum you need to be looking at, because trading away CeeDee Lamb is a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. He is a target monster. CeeDee Lamb is number 4 in targets with 149 targets. That's pretty nasty. He already has 102 receptions on the year. Should I start Eagles, Giants, or Jaguars D? To me, it's really close between the Eagles and Giants, but almost no other defense has more upside than the Giants D. So, Matthew, I would start the Giants D. And I have a little visual up for you here. I don't know, man. I kind of like being not super popular on YouTube because I just like chilling. I like normal conversation. Like, I don't know. It's so much like this last week where no one's tuning in. It's been so much like I enjoyed a lot. It's like I don't even. It's like hopping on the phone or something. Like it's even more chill than hopping on the phone. I feel like this type of interaction is way more calming for me, and it's like basically nothing. I enjoy the small like small circle interaction because I feel like I can just be normal. Everything's not going crazy. There's like no pressure. I don't know. But I mean, blowing up is way better though. You make a lot more money. So that's better. But it kind of drives me bonkers. I'm not that dedicated as much as I used to be a psycho about like, oh, getting more popular, getting likes, getting subs, growing the channel. Like, I don't know. I mean, of course, I still want to, but I do enjoy this though. I do enjoy the small interaction. So this is how I have it. I got the Giants ranked 4, Eagles ranked 5, Jags D a little bit overrated. Giants D offers the most upside. Dotson or Chark? Let's go with Jahan Dotson. Actually, Matthew, I'm gonna have a different answer for Justin. Now that Antonio Gibson is ruled out, I'm gonna go Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson is gonna be a league winner for a lot of people. I love Brian Robinson. And let's rank him. I think I actually switched this up. Yeah, I got Brian Robinson in my top 12, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Robinson for the W. Oh, how the regular challenger, the usual suspect, the regular is here. What's up, Alex? We haven't even done any drafts, man. We're more just chilling. I answered this on the last live stream when you asked me like 3 times. A lot of other teams have a lot of options. So the Lions have 3, 4, 5 players to throw to. The Commanders have 3, 4 players to throw to, and I think when it comes to the Browns, right, we know Kareem Hunt doesn't do jack, and Donovan Peoples-Jones gets the most targets. DPJ. DPJ, baby. Yeah, we can do a draft. I think I'm about to do a playoff draft just for fun, just to kind of see what it is, because I'm probably going to do one next week. Well, you listened to the podcast, I'm sure, where I told people in Dynasty to trade away Justin Fields if they can get a killer deal. That window just passed because he just had one bad game, and that window passed. Right? Did you listen to that podcast episode? So I'm pretty sure you did. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I mean, you tune into all the live streams, so unless you were asleep that night, you saw that, right? Where is that? Okay, that's in my other dynasty league. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this trade. We brought this up on the previous one of the most recent podcasts. I think it was actually 8 days ago. 8, 9 days ago. Where's the okay, here we go. Come on. Load, dude. Here it is. Look at this, Val. So this window has passed, my friend. I in the realm of reality, on planet Earth, right? Realistically, I don't think you'll be able to get this deal anymore. So I think you just have to keep Justin Fields. This dude here, and I said this on the podcast, he's not a bad fantasy player. He wins almost every trade. He wins a lot of leagues. He makes fantasy playoffs in almost all his leagues. This is Scout. This is my boy Scout. I mean, he's been part of Couch Fam for like 8 years. I just wanted to make clear, like, this guy's not a terrible fantasy player. Like, he's actually pretty good. Just if you just look at his record, he's done great. He's won dynasty leagues. He is in the playoffs in dynasty leagues. He wins on almost every trade. So he traded away Jalen Hurts and a first rounder for Justin Fields. What a huge lopsided deal. Again, Scout traded away Jalen Hurts and a first round pick for Justin Fields. That deal, this happened December 21st. So this happened 10 days ago. This happened before week 16. After week 16, where Justin Fields was a huge bust, he was probably the biggest bust last week other than Justin Herbert. After that, you're not going to ever get this deal. So that window closed. When I was telling people, I told people for about 3 weeks straight, like, hold him in redraft, like, just win with him this year. I was like, in dynasty, he's so hot right now. If you get a good deal, I would definitely look to trade him. And this guy here, Texas Tony, he took advantage of that. This Texas Tony, again, I got it. This is such a blockbuster, huge trade. Texas Tony got Jalen Hurts and the first for Justin Fields. And of course, he did do it because Scout was in the playoffs and Texas Tony was not. So Scout did want to kind of have a piece, and he did try to win it this year. I get that. So a little bit of a desperation move, or desperate. What's the right word? What's the word I'm looking for? Like, not desperation, but like he really needed him right now. It's almost like an impulse buy, or he's just going all in right now. Right. So I get, that added to that. But still, even if, let's just say this was a second rounder, that's still a great deal. Let's just say it was Jalen Hurts for Justin Fields straight up. That's still a great deal. So I'm afraid this time has passed for you, my friend. That's really how it's literally just one bad game from Justin Fields, and you won't get this deal anymore. So I think you're forced to keep him now. There you go, Brian Robinson, for sure. You're welcome. Yeah, slightly disappointing. I made playoffs in exactly half my leagues. That was pretty good. Made it to the second round in all of them. That was pretty good. But you guys know week 16 was rough. So I'm in the championship in half of those now. So made it to the playoffs in six, made it to the championship in three of them. Slightly disappointing, but you know what? If I win two, I set the goal. My goal was to win two or more championships this year, and that goal is still doable. Also, looking like I'm winning third place in some. That's good. You know, sometimes there's a third place prize, especially in my $200 buy-in league where everyone made fun of me, including myself on draft day. The Yahoo League, you know, that's a good chunk of change, $200. You know, coming in third place, I don't remember the payout. It's either money back or double. So I'm either gonna get $200 or $400. Still, you know, that's still significant. So yeah, not doing great, not doing bad, but hey, it's still going to be decided in week 17. After week 17, we'll see. If I win zero championships, obviously that'll be terrible. But if I win two, that'll be okay. This one's a crazy. This one's crazy. Giants D or KCD. I'm going KC defense, but it's like you know what are you gonna like? It's close as heck. Vampire is looking good. That's one of the leagues I'm in. It's looking good. It's me versus Dak. If you know Dak from the Couch Fam, big time supporter of the channel. I got Brett Maher going, so he got me 10. I got a pretty good lineup. I got Derrick Henry's out, Jalen Hurts is out. I just stole Patrick Mahomes. I got Joe Mixon, Eckler, Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Kelsey. Brett Maher got me 10, and I'm going Chiefs D. There we go, Judge. Nice. Teddy Bridgewater or Mike White. I have them ranked very close. I'm gonna say Mike White, but do what you please, man. I got Mike White 15, Teddy Bridgewater 17. You already know that's basically the exact same ranking. So, I mean, I'll go Mike White. You're welcome. And Joker or Knox. Knox is hot fire. Start the hot fire. Go start Dawson Knox. Well, that was a great trade. So, yeah, it's not even that I hate Justin Fields at all, or like I don't like. I just think that he had that sexy peak right there, week 12 through 15 this year, that 3-week, 4-week window. Well, you could have made it maybe even a 5-week window if you're counting the exact days. Um, but there was a 3-4 week window where Justin Fields was hot fire. And I think if you capitalize right there when his stock peaked at that very tippy top and you sold, you could have got a deal just like the one I showed you. But that guy got Jalen Hurts and a first. Insane. Yeah, actually, I'm not that. That's great. You brought that up. A lot of DBs missing for the Patriots. That's significant. But I'm more worried about QB Chris Streveler being elevated. So that scares me a little bit. Like, how many snaps is this dude gonna get? How many carries is this dude gonna get? Is he gonna get like half the touches of Taysom Hill? That's still pretty significant. I don't want him vulturing a touchdown. Yeah, let's go over the news. There's really not much news. So the Jets activate QB Chris Streveler. He's like a mini Taysom Hill. I'm scared of that from Mike White. If you have Mike White, I'm scared. Chargers officially activate Joey Bosa, and they cut former first round pick from the Patriots. They cut RB Sony Michelle. Again, they activate defensive player Joey Bosa. He's probably not at 100%. It'll take him a game or two to be back to his old self, but that should be before the NFL playoffs start. Marquise Goodwin, Seahawks wide receiver, sent to the IR, placed on IR I mean, and he is out for the season. The Commanders elevate RB Jarrett Patterson. We all know that JD McKissick has been out for the year, and we know that Antonio Gibson is now just been ruled out. So they elevate Jarrett Patterson to back up Brian Robinson. Randy Gregory from the Broncos placed on IR. DeAndre Hopkins is out. Hayden Hurst, the Bengals tight end, is good to go. And just a quick recap, these are some players that are out for week 17. And DG Plays mentioned a couple people. A lot of the Jones are out for the Patriots. That's significant. But other players that are out for week 17 include Tua, Debo Samuel, Panthers cornerback J.C. Horn, DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Gibson, Colt McCoy, David Blau is starting for the Cardinals. He's not very good. I've seen him play before. He's not very good. I think he was on the Lions, if I'm not mistaken. Derwin James, he's out. Aaron Donald is out. Marcus Peters is out. And of course, Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson is out. Garrett Wilson or Waddle. Waddle's pretty tough to bench. Like, I don't think you can do such things. Don't do that. I would not bench Waddle. Garrett Wilson's a fine start. And I mean, try to start both of them. What else can I tell you? Dawson Knox or Andrews? What does my ranking say? Should I just go off my rankings? I think I'm gonna say Mark Andrews. Yeah. I guess we're going Mark Andrews. No, I haven't. And you got to remember, you can't compare. Like, you guys can't really compare how you guys play to me, right? Because if I take over an orphan team, like the only reason I would do it is for content, right? Like, I'm in a great situation where I'm never struggling to find like a good league. Like, all I got to do is click a button and post a tweet and post it on Discord. I can start a dynasty league right away, um, and get a good one. For you though, I think there's websites that like show like awesome orphan leagues where like you can get it for cheap. You can find like a good deal. Like that's cool, right? Like I'm not really into it, but I mean you're giving me a good idea though. That could be a cool, thing for content. The only problem is that video is gonna be like it's gonna be a 4-year plan, right? You usually can't turn an orphan team around that quick. Unless you scout one out. That's actually a pretty good idea. I think that would be good content. It's not necessarily like the type of content like, oh, you post it, it's gonna get 100,000 views or something. But I think it's a cool little piece of content for dynasty freaks, dynasty enthusiasts, like showing because there is this website. I just don't remember off the top of my head. It's like an eBay, like one of those eBay sites or like a stock website, right? It just shows all the orphan teams and how much they're selling them for. And I think it's a safe website where like the transaction goes through third party and you'll get the team like a escrow. I'm not exactly sure though. But I think it is safe. And so you see like, okay, what team can I get and what assets they have for what price? Okay, like this team, I can work with it and it's at a discounted price. We'll buy it, we'll work on it and see what happens. Evan Engram or Goddard. Evan Ingram's just been on fire, and let's start the fire. Let's keep it rolling. Benching Evan Engram has been scary the last few weeks. All right, let me. Did we paste this? Oh yeah, I would start Devontae Smith over both. I love Garrett Wilson. Don't get me wrong. But if I had to pick, I'd go Waddle over Garrett Wilson. It's close, man. It's close. All right, where's the draft? All right, let's do a $3 NFL playoffs mini best ball championship. Exactly what I want to do. Just throw my $3. Oh, this might not even. This probably won't even fill up. But if you guys want to join, at least we can get one going. I just want to do this for curiosity, for practice. Yes, trust Jags receivers this week. Yes. I trust Trevor Lawrence. Would this fill up? Do you guys pity me? You guys want me to just sit here in a pile of my own fantasy vouchers? Nah, you guys don't want to draft. Well, let me know if you guys do want to draft before we end this live stream, because I'm down. I totally forgot it has to fill up. I don't know why. Start Trevor Lawrence for sure. Bench Brock Purdy. Fryermuth or Goddard. Start Fryermuth. Let me see if anyone's joining. No, nobody's joining. Does anybody want to draft? I just really want to peek that playoffs format just to see how it looks. Could even do a free one just to see, but I don't think it's gonna fill up. If you guys do want to, I figure I'll do like a last call. Go to drafters.com or get the Drafters Fantasy Sports app. We could do a 1 week snake draft just for this week only, or do one for the playoffs. You guys always hear about that. Fantasy season's over. Well, it's not. Enter the playoff challenge, like that type of stuff. That's this. Or we can do a playoff draft. Just go to drafters.com. Use promo code Couch100 if you're a new user, or Couch25 if you want to re-up. But I don't think it's gonna fill. I figure I'd give you guys one shot to get in if you guys want to get a draft going. If not, Happy New Year. Or any last questions before we end the live stream? Oh, Hazelnut. Here we go. Hazel in the building. 12-team Superflex and a 14-teamer. Only player I'm waiting on is Ramondre Stevenson. Guess he'll be game time decision. So he is probably going to play. I'd be extremely shocked if he doesn't. Only way I see him not playing is if the Patriots are eliminated from the playoffs. But they're not even close, right? Like, they're still in the race, right? Yeah, so they're the one team like just outside. So I don't see them doing it. So if they win this game, looks like they'll probably make the playoffs. So they're right here. They're number 8 in the AFC, just ahead of the Jets and the Steelers. Yeah, he's been playing. So Ramondre Stevenson's been playing through the same injury. He's always had the questionable tag. If not, don't quote me on that, but it seems like every player on the Patriots has had a questionable tag the last decade since I've been playing fantasy. Dicker or Badgley. There you might have better options, my friend. I don't know if you check out my rankings videos and waiver videos, but I go through kickers extensively on those. So hopefully you're able to get one of these top 5. So if you can get a Graham Gano or Robbie Gold, go with that. After that, it is going to be very close, and I would go Cameron Dicker. So the answer is Dicker, but if you can get Graham Gano, he's going to be pretty much the safest kicker this week and one with the highest floor. Yeah, he's been on fire. I'm so thankful because I was pushing Devontae Smith so hard last year in Dynasty. I'm so thankful he has panned out in a major way. I really like Devontae Smith. I have him in, I think half. I'm in 4 Dynasty leagues. I think I have him in 2. One, two, yeah, I have him in 2 out of 4 Dynasty leagues. One that I'm kind of retooling slash rebuilding, and one where I'm in the championship. This is my dynasty team where I'm in the championship here. And my opponent's really tough, by the way. He just traded for Austin Eckler just to beat me, basically. Yeah, and I wanted to go through my video. Let's just do it right now. 2017, 2018 Dynasty Startup. 2018. Let's see how many players I have that I drafted. Can we just skim to the end of this? I think it'll tell me. So I had the first overall pick. I do remember that. Here it is. That's my day. Look at some of these studs I drafted. So Saquon Barkley, I didn't trade much in this league. So Saquon Barkley, I still have him. Stephon Diggs, I still have him. Patrick Mahomes, I still have him. Cortland Sutton, I still have him. Chris Carson, I dropped just because his career ended due to injury. I just had him this past off season. George Kittle, I still have him. Cameron Meredith, that's old school. Hayden Hurst, I definitely don't have him. Jameis Winston, don't have him. Derek Carr, I drafted Derek Carr on the Oakland Raiders. Wayne Gallman, Josh Allen. Daniel Carl. I don't even remember drafting these dudes. That's my team for real? Wait, is this for real? Dang. A lot of these guys I drafted though, and I still have. That's right. Dicker the kicker. Try to get Robbie Gold though. Try to get Graham Gano. I already answered this. Friar Muth. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, man? Friar Muth. The Muth is loose. All right, if there's no other questions and if nobody wants to draft, I guess we'll end it there. Let me see. Well, I hope the Bucks win. Sorry. I'm rooting for the Buccaneers. JC Horn out. That's gonna make a big difference. So you're a Panthers fan. Is the JC Horn injury gonna be a big difference? Because to me, I don't follow the Panthers closely. To me, it seems like it will make a difference. This game was already gonna probably be like a 2 to 3 point favorite for the Bucks. Now it's more of a 4, 5, 6 point favorite for the Bucks, I think. We'll see who wins. think I do have another question. Start McKinnon, bench Singletary. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Need two: Dante Johnson, Zay Jones, Hollywood Brown, DJ Chark, and Jahan Dotson. Yeah, that one was easy. Go, yeah, for me too. Go McKinnon, Lewis Light. All right, getting a lot of the same players in the same questions. So for me, I think I got to start Zay Jones. I love Trevor Lawrence, love Zay Jones. And for my second option, like Deontay Johnson, not Chark. I'm telling everyone to bench Chark. And we're not going to go Dotson either. So it's between Hollywood and Deontay Johnson. Let's go with Hollywood. That's a close. I'll rank him for you too. Number 1, Zay Jones. Number 2, Hollywood. And number 3, Deontay Johnson. I rank them close for you guys. Let's check really quick on the drafters to see if anybody joined. Might have to unregister this. All right, I'm unregistering. Nobody's joined. It's all good. Nobody wants to draft tonight. Which is almost weird because when there's nobody on and I'm like, nobody's gonna be on the live stream. The drafts are always kicking it, but it is New Year's, everyone's out. So the usual suspects that are always trying to draft are out and about. So I totally get it. I appreciate everyone that's tuning in tonight. Good luck, everyone in your leagues. I'm going to end the live stream here. It's been fun. The weekly schedule is over after this video. The weekly regular uploads and live streams are over. Make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Chester, especially you, man. Chester, and everybody else, make sure you subscribe to our second YouTube channel. It's called Fantasy Couch Podcast. Go subscribe to our second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast. Of course, subscribe to this one. Good luck this week. Let's win that ship.